Winning streak snapped. Just what did GCU do to kind of neutralize your bats today? Left 11 runners on base.
Yeah, we didn't get the hit with 2 outs. We'd been through the stretch that we've been winning here. We've been getting that hit, and we didn't get that hit today.
Can you run me through the Ian decision to bring him back out? 86 pitches, kind of struggling there in the 6th inning. Just what went into bringing him back up, especially going against a righty?
He'd given up 0 runs,
Mm-hmm. Is he in one of
He was throwing a shutout, and his pitch count was low. That's why we sent him back out there on the mound.
Is he one of those guys in the dugout that's typically advocating for himself to get another inning?
Usually when a pitcher's pitch count is well under 100 pitches and he's throwing a shutout, usually you don't take that guy out, yeah.
Didn't see any signs of kind of faltering with him there in the 6th?
He's throwing a shutout, and his pitch count is well under 100 pitches. So, yeah, no, I think that would kind of be disrespectful to the pitcher when he's throwing a shutout and you take him out when his pitch count's low of a game that he hasn't given up a run. I think that would probably be the wrong decision.
And then sending Garrotti on that single, I know you guys like to be aggressive on the base pass there. Is that just one of those where you're trying to see if that guy can make a play in the outfield?
No, I think that was probably a mistake. I think that was probably a mistake, and everybody knew that, and even Coach Hinkle probably even knew that. And, I've been over there many times and made a mistake like that, and, he even told the team so much. But, no, can't fault him. He's a heck of a coach, and he made one mistake today, and, at that time it was expensive. The bottom line is we still, even with that, we could have still easily won the game.
Adding on to Carter, he still had quite a game today. What did you think of his work on the field?
It was good. I thought he had 2 at-bats early in the game where he kind of got outside of himself, and his swing was pretty big. When we needed him at the end, I thought he made a really great play. On Patton, when Stokes came into the game, he made a nice play to the backhand side on Patton when Stokes did a nice job after he got York to strike out. And then he obviously had the double that unfortunately it bounced over the wall for it to be only worth 1 run on the RBI, only 1 RBI instead of 2. That would have easily scored the runner from first base. But he's a really good player, and it's fun watching him play.
On the more positive side, 6 really good innings from Ian. What does he bring that makes him such a solid midweek starter option?
Well, he usually doesn't beat himself, right? You usually got to get to him to beat him, and it's a for a midweek starter or any starter at all to go out there and basically give up 1 run or no runs or 2 runs on an entire start, that's a good start, and he gives us that pretty much every time he's gone out there. I think he's pretty much done that. He's very valuable.
On Maddox's Pickoff, just what happened there?
My fault. I'll just say that was my fault.
Just I don't know, an error from your perspective, like from your side, just like kind of what happened there?
I'll just say that I threw the ball away and it was my fault.
Okay. We saw Chase get an at-bat there in the 9th. Just how is he progressing? Obviously good enough to go out and hit. Just what's it going to be like to have him?
Looks like he should be. He's progressing well, obviously. And, if we didn't think that he was going to be able to give us a great at-bat, then we would have not, pinch hit him. You're looking for a left-handed bat off of that arm slot, sidearm type guy, and Chase is now back in the fold, which is really nice.
So Parker as well, grab a bat there towards the end of that 8th inning when Mason was up. Is that another guy who's progressing well and could be back soon?
Time will tell. We'll see. We don't talk about injuries.
Sweep on the road and then a loss at home. What are your expectations moving forward?
To play well tomorrow.
Is there any sort of issue with fatigue maybe coming off the first road trip of the year? Or?
No, I just don't think I coached very well today.
We talked about the timely 2-out hitting. The team's still strung together, a lot of good hits, a lot of good at-bats. What are you saying to them in the dugout to kind of keep the energy high even when those 2-out hits aren't falling?
Well, I don't think it was a lack of energy. They were trying. It's just sometimes you don't get to hit, and some of the at-bats, I thought some of the swings were a little bigger than we needed. We need a little bit shorter contact type swing instead of more of a home run type of an approach, and we discussed that a little bit after the game. But these guys have been going good now for quite a while, and I love suiting up with them. I need to coach better.
Even on a day where Burke doesn't start, he's down there during pre-games, dancing around, singing, having fun with his guys. How important is just an energy like that to have in the dugout?
Well, the guys like to be around each other. Burke's a freshman that's a really talented freshman. We've got several really good freshmen, and it's fun being around Burke. He's got a huge future in front of him.
Jeff got on base 4 times today. I know 2 of them were hit by pitches, but what'd you like from his discipline today?
Team baseball, right? I mean, team baseball. I think he put a drag bunt down. I mean, he's always on base. He's a guy that, you know, at the beginning of the game, you know, we don't forget about the ball that was in the corner, and he had an assist on the guy trying to stretch the single into a double, and the ball hits the wall, and he throws him out at second base. Tremendous defensive play. He's a great kid, and he's a leader on the team. Good energy guy, and a really tough at bat, and he's showing that he just does it in different ways.
The mindset kind of all hands on deck, pitching wise for tomorrow.
Oh, it always is on midweek games. Yeah, absolutely.
How do you guys try to bounce back then?
What's that?
How do you guys try to bounce back after this?
Play good baseball. Yeah.